Confession, I am a teen mom watcher. I can't explain it, but I got sucked in bad. I'll find myself reading gossip articles about the girls' dating lives and legal troubles. Luckily, MTV announced that the fourth season will be the last of the original girls, but that isn't stopping me from sharing my obsession with the world. Here's a little who's who so you can get up to speed. Macy has the rep of being the good mom on the show. She had her son, Bentley Cadence, yes, that's the child's name, with her high school boyfriend Ryan, who's very pretty but has the personality of a rock. The two tried living together and were planning to get married, but quickly discovered they didn't really like each other. Macy tried the single mom thing for about a second, but then proved how much she loves kids by dating the world's largest toddler, Kyle. The two experienced a makeup-breakup drama when Macy decided their relationship wasn't working because they weren't spending enough time together. So they moved in with each other, Bentley in tow, without telling baby daddy Ryan, because he'd be so jealous, y'all. Once they settled in together, Macy began demanding he prove his commitment to her by giving her an engagement ring or a baby. My favorite part of that sentence is or. Also, while Macy is a self-proclaimed overachiever, she struggles with college, dropping most of her classes to avoid failing them, because being a mom is hard, y'all. But she'd also like another kid because sometimes she's bored. Farrah is the cast's single mom. Farrah avoided her baby daddy during her pregnancy because she didn't approve of his lifestyle and was determined to not let motherhood affect her social life by leaving her infant with her parents to go clubbing. Farrah's mom did some clubbing of her own and got arrested for hitting Farrah. But really, is anyone who saw season 1 really surprised someone slapped the shit out of this girl? After living on her own for a little while, Farrah agreed to live in her parents' other house because they have another house just right across the street, so she could get help with baby Sophia. She has a rocky relationship with her mom, mostly because that's what happened when two passive-aggressive queen bees are forced to deal with each other. Viewers learned that Sophia's father died in a car crash, and Farrah indulged in some revisionist history by acting like they were the greatest love affair the world has ever known. Recently, Farrah celebrated getting her associate's degree by deciding to move to Florida. She plans on owning her own restaurant one day. Her mother thought the move would confuse Sophia and offered to keep her in South Dakota, because being separated from your mother is totally not confusing at all. Amber is the group's troublemaker. The high school dropout moved in with baby daddy Gary, who I still can't believe mustered the energy to make the baby in the first place. And things seemed to go okay at first, but once Leah was born, Amber discovered that every single thing about babies annoyed the piss out of her. She was given medication because she was totally stressed out, but they didn't seem to do much considering she physically attacked Gary twice on camera. They fight, they make up, they threaten each other, they get engaged, they move in with each other, they're dating other people. These two are exhausting. They're so repetitive sometimes you'll watch them and think, is this a rerun? Amber has been studying for over 2 years for her GED and has yet to take the test. For real, the GED is like the Moby Dick to her Captain Ahab. That is, if Captain Ahab spent the entire novel sitting on the couch whining. Last season, Amber had legal troubles when fans of the show called the cops on her for hitting Gary. Caitlin and Tyler come from a troubled background. Her mom is clearly an addict of some sort, and his father's been in and out of prison his whole life. Their parents decided to up the dysfunctional ante by getting married, making the couple step-siblings 3 years into their relationship. The two were smart enough to see that a baby was the last thing the situation needed and chose adoption for their daughter Carly. The two have a seemingly stable relationship with the family. While they struggled with their decision, every once in a while one of their parents will go to rehab and they'll think, yeah, good thing there's not a young child around to scar for life. These kids' sole purpose on the show is to make me cry. They're just so sweet. While they've had their bumps in the road, they really are a palate cleanser for the rest of the terrible decision-making that is the rest of the show. And that should bring you up to speed.